What if your community had a built-in system that kept members striving, connecting, and achieving day after day, month after month? The secret lies in progression. Today, we're talking about building levels that motivate, structuring engagement tiers that align with your goals while keeping members invested in the journey. And here's the exciting part. Creating these levels isn't as complicated as it may sound. With a little strategy and a solid understanding of what drives your members, you can design progression systems that elevate your community to the next level. Let's dive into how you can build engagement levels that not only motivate, but also align perfectly with your community's mission. Hey there, I'm Rachel Starr, ex-wedding planner and recovering people pleaser turned your community strategist. And not too long ago, I felt a bit like Angela, planning a Dunder Mifflin party, trying to make things perfect, yet wondering if people would actually show up and enjoy themselves. That's when I discovered the real game changer, community building. It's the key ingredient to everything. Whether you're launching your next course, growing a podcast, or creating a space where people want to connect and engage. Each week, we'll roll up our sleeves and dive into the essentials of community building, from virtual events and workshop planning to fresh, innovative strategies for fostering real connections, all without the party planning committee drama. Whether you're just getting started or ready to level up, you'll find practical tips, expert interviews, and real-world insights to help you craft a community that fuels your next big move. So if you're ready to get inspired and transform the way you build connections, you're in the right place, friends. Let's dive in and master the art of community together. Hi, friends, and welcome back to Your Community Strategist. I'm Rachel Starr, and I'm so excited to explore this game-changing topic with you today. Progression systems are a secret weapon for communities. They're not just about gamifying, they're about creating meaningful paths for growth and connection. Let's start by understanding why levels matter and how they fit into your broader engagement strategy. All right, let's talk about levels in your community. And no, I don't mean video game levels, although who doesn't love unlocking an achievement? I'm talking about creating a structured journey for your members. Levels are powerful because they give people a sense of direction, progression, and recognition. Let's dive into why they matter and how you can use them effectively. First up, levels create clear pathways. Think of it like giving your members a map. They know where they are now, where they're headed, and the steps they need to take to get there. For example, let's say you're running a photography community. Members could start as shutterbugs and work their way up to master lens crafters. To level up, maybe they need to share 10 photos, comment on 20 others, and attend 3 live tutorials. It's simple, it's structured, and it motivates people to stay involved. Next, levels foster commitment. When members see themselves making progress, they're way more likely to stick around. It's like when you've spent months learning a language on an app like Duolingo. If you've climbed to the top league, you don't want to lose your spot, right? The same idea applies to communities. When people work hard to reach a certain level, they feel invested. They don't want to lose that momentum. Now, one of my favorite points, levels enhance identity. This is where you really get to make your members feel seen and valued. Let's say you run a professional networking group. Members might start as rising stars and work towards the title of thought leader. You could even add a badge that can display on their profile or LinkedIn. Those titles and recognitions give people a sense of pride and belonging. Oh, and here's another fun benefit. Levels encourage friendly competition. Let's say you're running a fitness community. You could have levels like Trailblazer or Iron Warrior based on steps tracked or challenges completed. Throw in a leaderboard, and you've got people cheering each other on while secretly trying to outdo one another. It's all in good fun and it drives engagement. Finally, levels create opportunity for perks and exclusivity. This is a big one. You can reward your top level members with things like access to private groups, exclusive content, or even early bird perks. For example, if you're running a gaming community, maybe your elite gamers get access to private forums or early beta testing for a new release. It's like rolling out the red carpet for your most dedicated members. So here's the bottom line. Levels aren't just about handing out badges or titles. They're about creating a dynamic experience that keeps your members engaged, motivated, and valued. And when you design levels thoughtfully, they become an essential part of the community's ecosystem. All right, let's pivot now and talk about why progression systems work so well and why they're an absolute game changer for community engagement. It's not just about adding a shiny badge here or a leaderboard there. It's about tapping into core human motivations. There are three key principles at play here, and once you understand them, you'll see how they can transform your community. Let's start with the endowed progress effect. Fancy name, but here's what it means. People are more motivated when they feel like they've already made progression towards a goal. Think about loyalty cards at coffee shops. If you're given a card with 10 spaces to fill, but the first two are already stamped, you're more likely to keep coming back to earn the rest. So, how does this work in your community? Let's say a new member joins. You could immediately award them a welcome badge or highlight their first activity, like leaving a comment or introducing themselves. That quick win makes them feel like they're already on their way, and it's such a powerful motivator. Next up, incremental rewards. Here's the thing. Small, frequent wins are way more motivating than big rewards that feel too far out of reach. Think about video games. You're constantly earning points, leveling up, or unlocking new abilities. That constant reinforcement keeps you playing, right? For your community, this could look like rewarding members for hitting small milestones. Maybe they unlock exclusive content after posting their first 10 comments, or they earn a shout out in your newsletter for attending their first event. These little rewards keep the momentum going and make engagement feel fun, not overwhelming. And finally, let's talk about social validation. People love seeing others succeed. It's inspiring, it's motivating, and it's contagious. When people see their peers advancing levels, earning badges, or getting shout outs, they think, hey, I want to do that too. Leaderboards are a great way to tap into this. For example, you could have a monthly leaderboard showcasing top contributors, or even a live feed highlighting achievements like Megan just reached the super supporter level. These public recognitions not only celebrate your members, but also encourage others to step up and get involved. So, why do progression systems work? It's all about using these psychological drivers, progression, rewards, and validation to create an experience that's fun, motivating, and keeps members coming back for more. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of creating levels in your community. This is truly where the magic happens. taking the default structure and turning it into something that feels uniquely yours. If you're using Circle, you already have a great foundation with its default levels. Here's just a quick breakdown. Level 1, a great starting point for newcomers. Level 2, slightly more engaged members. Level 3, growing contributions. Level 4, active participants. Level 5, super contributors. Level 6, key members. Level 7, community champions. A level 8, elite members. And last but not least, level 9, legendary status. This structure is a great starting point, but let's talk about how you can infuse some personality and purpose into these levels to really make them pop. First things first, get creative with naming. The names you choose for your levels can set the tone for your entire community. Think about it. Would you rather be level 4 or cardio crusher? Naming your levels creatively not only makes progression more exciting, but also reinforces your community culture and values. Let me give you some examples. Let's start with the fitness community. Let's say level 1 is a warm-up warrior. Level 3, a cardio crusher. Level 6, strength master. And level 9, fitness legend. What about for a riding community? Let's say level 1 are our pencil pushers. Level 3, plot prodigies. Level 6, wordsmith wizards. Level 9, bestseller mavens. And let's give an example for gaming community. Level 1, newbie adventurer. Level 3, quest master. Level 6, dungeon hero. And level 9, legendary champion. Now, let's talk about badges. Adding badges to your levels takes engagement to the next level. For instance, you could create a badge for completing onboarding if it's set up as a course. Not only does this give new members an immediate win and sense of accomplishment, but it also sets them on the right path for progression. Badges aren't just for decoration. They're powerful motivational tools. For example, that onboarding badge, it's not only a reward for completing the process, but also a signal that the member is officially part of the community. It's like saying, you're in, and we're so glad you're here. Feeling stuck on names or badge ideas? Here's a fun exercise. Grab a pen and jot down a few descriptive words or phrases that resonate with your community's theme. Then mix and match them to create level names that are fun, motivating, and on brand. And I got a little pro tip for you. Use ChatGPT to supercharge your brainstorming. Try a prompt like this. I run a fill in your community name or type. It has 9 engagement levels, starting with new members and ending with highly active contributors. Generate fun, engaging names for each level that reflect growth, motivation, and a touch of humor while aligning with my community's theme. Also suggest badges that align with some of the levels. Okay, and I've got even another pro tip for you. Once members reach a significant milestone, like level 6 or level 7, consider offering them a really truly special badge for those. These not only celebrate progress, but also inspire others to strive for the same recognition. So far, we've been talking about using Circle's built-in gamification tools for community engagement, and they're amazing, right? But let's shift gears for just a moment. Sometimes traditional gamification tools aren't the perfect fit for specific initiatives. That's where a more tailored approach can really shine. Let's talk about using gamification strategies to energize something like a 30-day challenge. Instead of relying on community-wide systems, challenges give you the opportunity to craft unique, time-bound engagement experiences that really connect with your members. And the best part, you don't have to stick solely to Circle's built-in tools. By combining workflows, email automations, and tools like Zapier, you can create a customized reward system that feels thoughtful, engaging, and personal. So let's break this down step by step. Step 1, set up the challenge. First, define your goals and structure. What's the challenge about and how will participants engage? For example, if it's a wellness challenge, you might want to include daily meditation exercises, hydration goals, weekly reflection prompts. The key here is to make each step actionable and trackable. Clear steps ensure that participants know exactly what to do and feel motivated to keep going. Next up, track progress with workflows and Zaps. Here's where the tech magic happens. You can combine tools like Google Forms or ClickUp Forms to collect progress data and Zapier to automate responses. For example, when a participant logs their activity through a form, Zapier can trigger a personalized email celebrating their progress. You can even send a milestone tracker to show them how far they've come. This approach makes participants feel seen and appreciated without adding a ton of manual work for you. Number 3, reward participants along the way. Rewards are the heartbeat of any great gamification strategy. The trick is to offer something meaningful at key milestones to keep motivation high. Here's a simple example of how you might structure rewards. Let's say on day 10, you send a motivational email with a badge like 10-Day Achiever. And then on day 20, you unlock a bonus resource like a downloadable guide or exclusive content. And on day 30, challenge complete. Celebrate completion with a certificate and maybe even a discount code for your next event. Adding these small, thoughtful rewards keeps the energy up and gives participants something to look forward to. Number 4, create a story around the challenge. Don't just make it a checklist, make it a journey. Use storytelling in your emails and updates to inspire and connect with participants. For example, weekly emails could include an inspirational quote or story, highlight participant successes, and remind everyone of what's next. You could also share progress updates to build excitement, like we're halfway there and we've collectively logged over 200 hours of mindfulness this week. When people feel like they're part of a story, they're more likely to stay engaged and see it through to the end. Keeping engagement high is also important. Engagement doesn't have to be complicated. Even simple tools like a leaderboard, a group forum, or a progress tracker can work wonders. For instance, create a shared tracker in Google Sheets that members can update themselves, or use a forum to encourage members to share their wins or discuss challenges. Highlight standout participants and weekly shoutouts or spotlight features. This kind of shared experience fosters camaraderie and makes the challenge feel like a team effort. Let's put this all together with an example. Imagine a 30-day mindfulness challenge. Participants commit to daily practices like journaling or meditation, and here's how it could play out. Each day, they log their activity. They receive an email with encouraging words and their current streak count. At day 15, they're awarded the Halfway Hero badge, along with a personalized note acknowledging their efforts. At the end of the challenge, participants who completed all 30 days receive a Mindful Master certificate and a discount code for future coaching sessions. It's simple and impactful. You're combining gamification with a deeply personal touch, and that's what keeps people engaged and coming back for more. Pro tip: want to go the extra mile? Add personalization by including participants' names on badges or certificates. For example, instead of halfway hero, it could say halfway hero Alex Johnson. It's a small touch, but it makes the reward feel extra special. The beauty of this approach is that you're not locked into one system. You're free to mix and match tools to create an experience that fits your community and its unique needs. All right, friends. It's time to take action. Progression systems and gamified challenges are powerful ways to keep your community motivated and aligned with your goals. Start by mapping out your levels and rewards, whether using Circle's tools or blending workflows and automations to create something unique. If you didn't hear last week, we announced our new YouTube series, Quick Tips for Circle Communities. This week's video dives into how to create a workflow to reward a member tag in Circle when someone completes their member onboarding. It's a simple, actionable way to motivate your members and enhance your onboarding process. And if you're a co-op member, don't miss the bonus round, where we'll dive into creating complete workflows that reward a member tag, sends an email, and awards points. And don't forget, you can still grab our free Notion template, the Community Brand and Image Hub. This tool is designed to help you organize your brand assets and create a consistent, polished image for your community. It's a perfect way to kick off 2025 with clarity and focus. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with your fellow community builders. Until next time, keep strategizing, and may your community thrive. Bye, friends.